So, I see you have fallen so low to cooperate with the Russians, Zawadzki. It is true Ivan is Russian, but he has been living on Everon for 10 years. Anyway, let's get this started. You, Václav Sliva, are accused by the EIA court of treason against the people of Everon. We have evidence of your involvement in the murder of Ian Stoyan, the former EIA leader, who found out about your illegal activities. How do you plead? This so-called court is a joke. You have nothing against me. Really? Stoyan told me everything before his death. You may have destroyed the evidence and fooled the Americans, but I am not stupid. So, stop lying and just admit that you were using your power to run drugs via Everon together with corrupt American soldiers. Alright, I admit I smuggled drugs from Europe to America. I also brought security and prosperity to Everon. It's the Americans' fault I was not being paid enough for my efforts. Stop this bullshit, Sliva. You never gave a shit about Everon. You only cared about power and money. Stoyan told me everything about your behavior when you were on the Everon Council. He also told me you tried to persuade the Soviets to become administrator of Everon under their watch. But they told you to piss off, so you waited until the Americans came and did the same thing with them, and they accepted. So what? Is it wrong to have ambitions? Nobody suffered under my rule. People's lives were getting better, until you came along. Nobody suffered? What about Stoyan? What about Bohuslav Adamets? You killed the first and ruined the life of the second. I think there is nothing more to be said. In the name of the Everon Independence Alliance, I sentence you, Václav Sliva, to death by firing squad. You can't do this! This is a fucking joke! Shut up, Sliva. This court is over. You are a hypocrite, Zawadzki. You are going to kill me and these people, and you claim to fight for freedom? I am simply doing the same thing you did to my friend, Ian Stoyan. And those two others are American informants, whose information caused the death of my men. Why are you doing this? I only did what I had to. Stoyan would have finished me. You have to understand. Why, for fuck's sake? In the name of principles, motherfucker. Ready? Fire! I did what you asked, Radovan. I dumped Sliva's body on the road near Figari. The Americans should find it. Good. Now that this is over, we are so much closer to victory. Radovan, I think you are a bit too happy about this. Yes, Sliva was a dick, but you had him shot with cold blood. I have a question. How much of this uprising was really about getting rid of the Americans, and how much about Sliva? And I would also like to ask, why didn't you tell us more about Sliva and the drug smuggling of his? I didn't want you to think all of this was about personal revenge. But yes, it was one of the main reasons I decided to act. You know I wouldn't care, Radovan. I fight because of my debt to you. But Anton here is not a fan of this war. Ivan is right. The reason I fight in this is because of my friendship to you, Radovan. But this war is destroying Everon. And you didn't tell us it was mostly about revenge on Sliva. Anton, it's not like that. I really care for Everon and kicking the Americans off. But I'm not going to hide Sliva played his part in my decision. 3 years ago my friend Ian Stoyan found about Sliva's business. He investigated it and prepared a long list of evidence. Stoyan trusted and liked the Americans, so he thought they would listen. He wanted to deliver the evidence to them. To be safe, he told me about his findings the day before, in case Sliva tried something. But Sliva already knew everything. When Stoyan left my house, he had his men ambush and kill him on the bus. At the same time, more of Sliva's men burned Stoyan's house down and destroyed all of the evidence. After this I spoke with Bohuslav. We agreed he will go to the Americans and tell them. We hoped they would believe him. We were wrong. They told him to piss off as he had no concrete evidence, and they also told Sliva about his visit. Sliva had Bohuslav's house burned down. First Bohuslav lost his wife, who fell in love with an American soldier, and then he lost his home. That's why I fight. The Americans took away my family, and then Sliva destroyed my home. All I have is a small flat in Lamentin. Sometime later I found out Sliva had the help of a few corrupt US soldiers in his business. At this point, I was sick of this bullshit. I opened my eyes to the fact the Americans don't give a fuck about our people. So I decided to get rid of Sliva, and also get rid of them. Now that Sliva is gone, we just have to finish this. With the end of Sliva's joint administration, the Everon Independence Alliance also ends. From now on, we will restore the legitimate government of this island, the Republic of Everon. We will reorganize our militia into the armed forces of Everon, and we will end this war. Sir, my men found Václav Sliver's body near Figari. It was dumped there. The cause of his death were gunshot wounds. It looks like he was captured and executed by the EIA. I thought as much, and I'm not even sorry for him. He betrayed us, and his own people. He was attempting to leave Everon in an unauthorized convoy, together with the traitor Sergeant Harris. So the note we found on Sliver's body was true? What note? A note from the EIA explaining that Sliver was running a drug smuggling operation with the help of some of our men, sir. Huh. A few documents were also found in Harris's jeep. Some burnt, but the ones that weren't shown he was trying to flee Everon to Nagova. Sir, the note also stated Sliver's behavior, and us ignoring complaints about it, was one of the reasons the EIA rose up. For fuck's sake, I thought as much. Williams has shown once again his stupidity is truly boundless. How could he let this happen under his nose? Sir, may I speak freely? All right, what is it, Davis? You constantly keep insulting Colonel Williams, and it is starting to bother me. He was my commander for the last 7 years, sir. I am simply stating the truth. He sat on his ass and did nothing while this crap was going on. It was not only Sliver who was in this. There were traitors in our army right under his fucking nose. He didn't know about any of this. It's not his fault he was betrayed, sir. That's because as long as Everon was peaceful, he was ignorantly sitting on his ass and doing nothing. I, on the other hand, found this Sliver guy untrustworthy from the beginning, and I started looking into him. Sir, I am only asking you to refrain from insulting a man I respect. It just makes me feel uneasy. Listen, Lieutenant, I will not stop talking about what I see as incompetence from Colonel Williams. And if you don't like that, then it's not my problem. Now, get back to duty. We have large reinforcements coming in today. I want you to get them into position and ready to fight. Yes, sir. So, what do you think? I never thought I would see an Mi-24 this close. Even the Soviets didn't let me close to their equipment, despite our good relations. Great. So when we were fighting, you sat around drinking vodka with them. I did what I had to keep my Aero Club going. You know, I still can't believe the Russians gave us a fully operational helicopter gunship just like that. Anyway, can you fly that thing, Matthias? I managed with the Black Hawk, so I think I can handle this thing. Well then, if you are so sure, I got a mission for you. We were thinking of sending Ivan on a covert operation, but we can do it another way. The enemy has received large reinforcements. I want you to find and destroy enemy tanks in storage in the southwest of Everon. Sure, but this helicopter needs a gunner. Maybe a tank crewman could manage. Orlik, why are you looking at me? I think I just found my gunner. Oh, fuck me. This is Eagle 1, I'm ready for takeoff. Over. Roger that, Eagle 1, good luck. Maintain radio silence. Wolf out. is Eagle 1. Both targets have been destroyed. Over. Good job, Eagle 1. Return to base. Wolf out.